Hey everybody, Max Parker here. PlayStation VR is officially on the market. It came out today, and I'm still in the middle of reviewing it, but I thought I'd bring it in to see what people think of it. So I'm looking for people who have never used VR, might not even really play video games, and see what they think of it. Sony wants this thing to be a mainstream product, so I wanted to see what kind of impression it leaves on people who maybe never tried VR or don't really even play video games. So let's go try it out. First up, we have Melissa Tkach, and this is the first time you've ever used VR, correct?
First time ever.
And you did the underwater exploration thing that was part of VR Worlds. What did you think of it?
It was really cool. The descent was neat. I kept wanting to put my hands out and grab for the bars that really weren't there, so I'd keep remembering that there really was nothing but a big open room around me. But it was so realistic, very lifelike, the descent, the fish, the turtles. And I don't know if I can give away the ending, but...
Yeah, sure. Did you get startled by the shark?
At the end, the shark comes right at you, and it was very startling.
Yeah.
He first goes right over top of you, but then he comes right at you and grabs the cage, and you kind of want to fall backwards.
Right, yeah. Did you forget that you were wearing the headset at all at times, or did it still feel weird to have it on your head?
It felt weird at first, but then I got used to it. The longer you're in the game, the more realistic it feels. And like I said, I kept wanting to grab when we were going down. I kept wanting to grab for the cage around me, and it really wasn't there.
Did it make you want to do more VR experiences, or do you want to see more, or?
I think so. I think it was really cool. I think I'd like to try another game or another underworld adventure. Yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
Next up, we have Laura Schneiderman. She is an interactive developer here at the Post-Gazette, and this is your first VR experience. What did you think?
Very immersive. Very immersive.
Did you? Now that's a little bit more of an intense game, the Batman Arkham VR. Did it make you nauseous at all? Did you?
No.
No?
No, but when it dropped me down this elevator shaft into the Batcave, it really felt like I was going down.
Yeah. Right. But
I have to say, I corrected for my aim, my throwing aim, when I threw the batarangs. I'm a lousy thrower, and it helped me hit the target every time.
So going down, that sensation of going down an elevator when you're not actually moving, didn't make you sick? It was
it just felt real.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think of VR? What do you think of your first VR experience?
It was really intense. It was really cool. Like I could see, though, like people just wanting to do nothing but play in these worlds, where everything is wonderful and cool,
That's
not
true.
like life.
Yeah.
But if you're not addicted, I think it was like the promise of gaming come to life.
Sure. Yeah. You're like in the world. You're basically in it. So after your first experience, is this something you would want to see more of? Do you think this is enough right here? I've seen it, I'm good, or do you want to see more?
Well, it's hard to say. Like, there would be like some worlds that would be cool to go into. The zombie worlds, not so much, maybe, but
There are some really scary experiences for VR. I mean, those are like, because you're in the horror movie, you're in it. So those can be really intense, but there's all kinds of, like this Batman game, underwater, there's an underwater exploration, and then of course horror games. So yeah, there's a lot of potential there. But yeah, I think, do you think if it's more accessible, do you think this is going to be like everywhere in the future, or what do you think?
I think it will be just because it's so alluring, I wonder if it'll be used like for less of a gaming application, but more like how to interact with other people, how to interact with animals, and maybe how to do certain surgeries, things like that.
More practical uses, not like a video game?
Less entertainment.
Okay.
I mean, entertainment's fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know, we're so prone to once we're immersed in something, it's so hard to pull us out.
Right.
That, it's sort of a double-edged sword.
Right. All right, next up we had Tyler Batiste. He tried out PlayStation VR. This is your first time trying out any type of VR experience?
Yeah.
And what did you think?
It's interesting. It takes you a while to get used to being in that world, I guess you could say. But once you get the hang of how to grab and how to shoot things and how to navigate around, it's pretty interesting. It kind of detaches you from reality, which I guess is the point.
Right. and you play some games, right? You play.
Yeah, I usually stick to sports games.
Right.
The Madden or the NBA 2K, whatever. But yeah, I haven't really played a game like that since probably, it's been a while since I played GoldenEye or something on 64.
Right.
It's just kind of different.
Do you think this is something that would like appeal to people who just play sports games like yourself, or what do you think about it?
Yeah, a little bit. I think if you're a fan of like for Batman, for instance, if you're a fan of the movies or the comics or Batman in general, I think that's something that would get people in. Again, it's different. It's something that takes a while to get used to, but it's pretty. I'm sure if I had a lot of time to really dive in and poke around and see what's going on, I think it'd be pretty interesting. So yeah, I think once you get people into the door,
right,
show them the virtual reality, interesting stuff. So
did it make you motion sick at all?
No.
I mean, there's the elevator scene. Or
no. I thought it was pretty cool. You kind of find yourself just kind of looking around and seeing what's around you, which I guess is kind of the point. But I didn't get any motion sickness, or I kept the glasses on, which was good. I could see everything. So
comfort was good. Headset, because that's a big thing with VR headsets. Is like they get uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, it was fine. As I told you before, I have a pretty sizable head. Kind of runs in the family. So, but no, it was comfortable. And again, I had the glasses on, headphones, and everything. And I wouldn't say it was super comfortable, but it wasn't anything that was annoying or anything that I wanted to rip off my head. As soon as I was done. So
now that you've had your first VR experience and you play some video games, is this something that you would want to see more of? It's not quite your thing, or not, what do you
personally? Every now and then it would be fun. I don't know if I'd get a system or a game myself, but if some friends were hanging out and they were going to be doing this, it's definitely something I'd be interested in tagging along with every now and then. Again, it's fun to just kind of escape every now and then and become Batman for 10 or 15 minutes, which is always sweet.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for coming in and checking it out. Appreciate it.
It's fun.
Great. So there you have it. Those are some opinions of some people who have never tried VR at all, and some people who just don't even really play video games. So that's just some opinions of what they thought of VR, their first VR experience. Keep it tuned to PostGazette.com. My full review of PlayStation VR will be live later this weekend, so be sure to check that out, and thanks so much for watching.